Well, last time we left off in the mountains on the Mountain to Sea Trail. Well, here's the sea. When you're on a journey, it's good to know what the destination is. Hi, this is Fred VK with the Blue Ridge Bible Talks. Welcome to my backyard. Well, kind of my sandbox. This is the official terminus of the Mountain to Sea Trail. Yes, it runs beside the sea, but it stops here in the Jockey Ridge State Park. We're in Nags Head, North Carolina. That's where the Mountain to Sea journey ends. What about the Christian journey? Where does that end? Do we end up in heaven, floating around on clouds, disembodied saints playing harps forever and ever? I don't think so. To get an idea of what it will look like, we need to look at God's plan, His eternal plan. It's always been in His mind, but He launched it in something called the beginning. We find it in Genesis chapter 1, beginning in verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said. And from that point on, what God did in the succession of creation days was to form the earth and then fill it. And He made it a perfect habitation for humanity. And He took up residence in it. On the seventh day, He rested here on earth, this earth. But of course, it was before the fall into rebellion. When God took up His residence, He was in perfect fellowship with Adam and Eve. And who knows how long that went on. It could have been for a very long time. But it all got messed up when Adam and Eve decided to follow Satan. And we are living in the results of that today. But it won't always be like this. There will come a day when Christ will return to this earth, and that will begin a series of events that will end up in what the Bible calls a new creation. We find this in Revelation chapter 21. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, "Now the dwelling of God is with men, and they will live with Him. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God." This has been God's heart's cry all along, and we see it through the prophets. We see it all over the place, frankly. God's desire to redeem a people for Himself. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order has passed away. Is this certain? He who was seated on the throne said, "I am making everything new." Then He said, "Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true." And He said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega." Aren't you glad John the Apostle recorded these words for us so that we can know the certainty of our destination? We're on a journey. The journey is heading to the point where God makes everything new, just like He had done before. It's always been His plan to have humanity in fellowship with Him on this beautiful thing called earth. What has made it ugly is sin and rebellion, and all of that will be removed one day. This is a beautiful destination for the journey. Are you on this journey? The only way to begin is by faith in his Son, Jesus Christ. I want to thank you for watching this, and I hope if you like it, you will press the like button. And even more important, please subscribe. See you next time. And this is the official end of the Mountain to Sea Trail. 1,000 miles winding through the mountains, the Piedmont, and into the coastal regions, ending right here. 1,000 miles. But you know, it's 500 or so miles by car. Which one do you think we did?